Hey, what's up guys? За юу хийцэн? Оройнд хавд уулзсангүй. What's up guys? За юу хийцэн? Юу дараагийнхад снаа.
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV.
Yes, welcome everyone. If you've ever thought about going pro or you enjoy following the NBA 2K League, you are going to love what we have for you this week.
The competition in the 2K League has been electric, and with the 3v3 tournament,
and Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now Sacramento starting five. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Davis at the three, the small forward. Sabonis with the bucket.
And this is where Sabonis can play tricks. He's got every move at his disposal.
And here is time. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectations. Somehow he's managed to average about 34 points a game.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now here's Herter. Murray kicks to Davis. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. There's Sabonis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sabonis has got his second bucket.
Yeah, Sabonis just cleaning the board, taking care of business. That's just too easy for the defense.
Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Throws down the alley slam.
Yeah, athleticism from DeRozan. Taking off and then bringing the alley-oop thundering down. Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Now here's Herter. 11-point game his last outing. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. Chicago grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple of years together in Portland, and I tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
There's White. Sacramento able to drain the three, and the basket is good.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. The Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. They have won their one matchup against this team so far. He said the first order of business was for them to score against a very tough shot-blocking team inside.
2 minutes remaining in the
this,
first.
you can't turn down the perimeter looks. They could be the key to victory.
Good information, D.A. Thanks. It'll be interesting to see which steps they take to accomplish their goal.
And guys, getting any kind of rhythm going offensively, I think would be a win against that defense.
Yeah, if you build the confidence early on, that'll go a long way. If you don't, wow, this could be a long one.
Murray, the pass.
Миквэхгүй. Миквэгаад байгаа юм шиг бодлоо хараад байгаа. Байж л шүү дээ.
To Sabonis, and here's Davis for three. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
And you can tell
Fox got his second bucket tonight.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Now here's Davis.
Oh, he hit it back.
Points last game out. Outside, Fox. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for White. Then for the Kings, Lyle comes in for Sabonis. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Murray. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the...
За тэгвэл тоглоомныхоо дууг багасгачих л та. Тоглоомны дуу тийм амар чанга байгаа. Одоо микрофон байгаа үстэй. Сонсож байгаа үстэй.
Trying to set the tone defensively. You gotta love that energy.
Now, here's Fox. Covered by Todd. Fox, no good.
He's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from him.
The shot's good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Fox kicks to Herter. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. A pass to Fox. Sacramento again missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Ball no good.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out.
Does it for the first quarter. With a score. Bulls lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The Kings 9. On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's
Short
a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Miles up there with Medu. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Green in at the 2 guard.
First personal foul.
Yeah.
Substitution on the court.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Jones checked in for Drummond. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Williams. Zach LaVine's checked in for Javonte Green. And Todd subbed in for Alex Caruso. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Assisted by
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny in the last game against the Rockets was outstanding. He added 27 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Todd.
Sup.
And it's off from three-point range. Davis against Levine. Davis kicks to Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. And it's good with time running down the shot clock. Sabonis has got 6 points.
Not letting the physical defense alter the shot. Sabonis finds a way to get it done.
Wow, that is a strong move there.
First
to go
personal
in for the
foul.
dunk.
The Bulls have hit all
Foul.
4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the
They're
line
really
for
getting more
Chicago.
points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. 9-point game. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Todd passes to Levine. Down low. And Todd slams it in.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
And so
That's the end of the first half with a score. The Bulls 42. The Kings 33.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
White and Levine on the wing. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Todd in at the point. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Baseline try, and the Bulls tack on 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Fox passes to Davis. Now Herter. He's got 5. Left side Davis. Lock at 6. Fox kicks to Murray. Shoots over to Rosen. Murray, no good.
Chicago
If you believe in
timeout
the
call.
numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, whether things are good
Our
or bad,
loudest fans are getting
coaches will have
t-shirts.
adjustments
Who
to
wants
make
one?
throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Sacramento making a switch here. Isles checked in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Fox. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. To the inside. Here's Sabonis.
Alright.
Too much time in the lane. They
That'll
get
be
back to the
3
second
seconds.
advantage.
And that
Bulls
is just
ball.
a deflating error on his part.
King
Yeah, he knows he should have
substitution.
made it, and that's just
To
really
Matthew.
overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with it.
Madu, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Now here is Davis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fox looking it over. Shoots over top. No good off the back of the rim.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the
Bulls
board.
basketball.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job
Substitution on the court.
disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Bulls making a change here. Drummond's checked in. The Kings also at the sub. Barnes is checked in. Todd's shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get
Sacramento calls timeout.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Miles, Sacramento again missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now here's Herder. He's got 5. The pass to Fox. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team.
Personal foul.
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. So for the Bulls, Patrick Williams, he's checked in for DeRozan. Green comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. Green, he's checked in for the Kings. Mitchell comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And Tom slams it in.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Here's Herder. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Green, the pass to Herder, shoots over Ball. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
The assist.
Herder's got 7 points in the game.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by the Bulls.
Todd misses.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
It's his first trip to the line.
Lonzo Ball.
And the first one,
Personal foul.
Already impressing at a young
First
age.
team
Kevin
foul.
Herder's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside, that's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Sabonis comes in for Metu. And Murray's subbed in for Barnes. And Drummond throws it down.
He really at times can throw that ball up near the top of the square, and Andre Drummond can still get up for it.
Mitchell left side. To the left side wing. Floats it up for Murray. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And this is why you lob passes Murray's way, because he is so good at catching and finishing.
And Todd slams it in.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Chicago foul.
The Kings shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
First personal
Gotta
foul.
appreciate their ability
Second
to
team
make
foul.
free throws. 81% as a team.
Shooting for Sac.
And so he hits both. Now, here's Todd. He's covered closely. Passes it to Green. There's the triple. Off target. And so is the Chicago Bulls. Going on with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The score.
68.
How about a look at today's State
The
Farm
Kings.
assist of the game?
41.
Just true artistry right there. I mean,
Makes it
great
nice,
decision on
man,
where
for
to
the
go
one
with the
and
ball.
only
How about the
Chicago
perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas.
Substitution on the court.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Jones. Dean comes in for Javonte Green. Kobe White, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Todd subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Sacramento also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Metu. Kevin Herter comes in for Josh Green. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Mitchell. On the floor for Sacramento, the backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Terrence Davis is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Lyles in at the center position. Here's Herder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And in this
болжээ. Миний яриа хэр сонсогдож байна вэ ярд юм. Ийм амар сонсогдож байна.
De'Aaron Fox. Substitution on the course.
Vucevic comes in for Andre Drummond. And Todd subbed in for Dostum. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Alex Len. Murray comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's James Davis in for Barnes.
Making the most of the screen. That's
And he's in the perfect spot. Brings him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Herder with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Sabonis trying to get open. Murray, no good. Bulls have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's DeRozan, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of
Second
what
personal
didn't
foul.
go right for them.
Fourth
Game
team
planning
foul.
by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tiny.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Kings ball.
Looked like a simple play and turned
Kings
into a
substitution.
turnover. Can't give away
Josh
possessions
Green.
like that.
Green, he's checked in for Fox. Here's Mitchell. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Now here's Tom, guarded by Holmes. "27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter."
Once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Ее миний дабл ассист
And
хийсэн
that was
шүү дээ.
lining up
Наад
to be a
чинь.
huge alley-oop, but they just
Хөө
couldn't
юм
quite
бэ, бро.
You can see when it's that close, players react. Just missed that one. We're going to get another chance at it.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just
We'd like to say
so
thank you to
tremendous.
everyone
Fans
who
involved
joined us
from
for
the
tonight's
get-go.
game.
And once they
Please
started to
get home
really
safely,
pour it
and we
on,
hope
it
to
was
see you.
Чёрт гэрлээ. Үдцсэн Питер. Тусам нь өмнө нэмнэ. мянга болгоно. Болш тот. Then the persist get just next game руу орохос өмнө тэд гэсэн янзлахгүй л сэлгийн суучлаар нэг авшин гацаад идэг нь эхэлчихээ. Чиндэр зүг. Зүг. Айгууха.
It's McKilly down the lane. Oh my goodness, he goes right over top. Things are heating up in Season 6 of the NBA 2K League, and I'm excited to be joined by the
And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Greg.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there. Almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Jones and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
Rudy Gobert is known as the Sniper Tower, and why not? He has always been such a strong anchor for his team on the defensive end of the floor.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Edwards. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. McDaniels from long range. No luck on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Last time they met was in Minneapolis.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Well, Zach LaVine, with or without the basketball, such a dangerous scorer. You can see how prepared he is off the catch.
DeRozan finds White. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one falls for Vucevic. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, BA. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Shot is good by Edwards.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Todd, defended by Gobert. And that one good. Vucevic just got 5.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Knocked loose. Outside McDaniels. Right side Conley. Oh, there's the alley. Edwards slams it in.
Assisted.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Outside Levine.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Bulls foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
To the inside. Here's Conley. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's DeRozan. 8 points in his last time out.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you gotta love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside
2
Conley.
minutes.
Edwards for three. White with the steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, that's executing, if ever I saw one. DeMar DeRozan, he loves these highlight reel plays.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Time out.
A tough loss to
He did
their
yours.
last game.
Yeah, the issue in that one was simple. They didn't hit the glass. They got the lead and
Welcome to the court.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. Sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeRozan. Green's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Ball in for White. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Conley. Here's Todd following the score by Minnesota. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williams punches it home.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Noel, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Takes the three. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete, locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Drummond.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Үе, энэ гэмчтэй яаж хэлсэн.
Substitution
Going with a new group. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Noel. We've got Kobe White. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Todd, and it's LaVine in at the three spot. So that's the five in the game for Chicago. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Kings was all business. He had 39 points and also did a lot of damage from long. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game.
NBA, I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Team foul.
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. McDaniels against LaVine. McDaniels passes to Conley. It's rebounded by LaVine.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
White, good.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
So it's Minnesota now. After the basket by Chicago. Conley passes to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Pass to Conley. Throws it up high. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Conley. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
2 minutes.
Outside Edwards. It's stolen. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Pass to White.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. You know, some have said those old-school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now. No question. Here's White, following the score by Minnesota. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming. DeMar DeRozan.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Conley.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Edwards, a pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. There's 37 seconds left in the second. And he comes up with a bucket.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Here's Todd. 9 points in the game. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Edwards. Chicago grabs the miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Nails it from 3.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Noel's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now.
And so it's Chicago. Up 15 points as this quarter concludes.
The Timberwolves, 36.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, and welcome back to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Chicago has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. On the court for Minnesota. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Pass to DeRozan.
Well, I think one thing about DeRozan, I don't think there's a phase in the game that he can't score from. This guy is so well-rounded.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the rock at 58%. Outside Edwards. Back to Daniels. From the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Todd outside. Minnesota with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
McDaniels against Levine. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Knocks down the long J.
Jason McDaniel.
McDaniel's got 11.
For 3.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Well, one thing we learned about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Got a hand on it. And he gets it back.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Jr.
Here's Todd. He's guarded by Conley. And the dunk by DeRozan.
I'd say there might not be anyone in the league who enjoys a nice opportunity to send it in as DeMar DeRozan. How about the bounce in his step?
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Here's Conley. Offensive board. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
First personal
Dominant
foul.
on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
Here's Todd. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Levine. Pass to Todd from downtown. The shot off that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Jones. And the shot goes in.
Did a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
To me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness of the offensive end?
Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Who wants a t-shirt?
A big group substitution here.
За ингэж тахлаар өстө гонигтай юм аа.
Switch.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Гой тасалцсан.
Substitution on the court.
With 1 on the clock. That one is off. At the end of the third quarter. Huge lead. This one they have already been.
The Bulls. 70.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Minnesota with the ball. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Todd's out there with Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Levine in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Out of bounds, it'll be Bulls ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Todd into the lane.
Nice.
And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl Anthony Towns.
And here's Todd outside. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Banked it in off the glass.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
That was another look at our mobile one drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game. And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Here's Noel. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Clock at 4. Misses the 3. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Hits the trifecta. Todd's got 15 points here in the second half.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Vucevic against Gobert. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. And here's Todd outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Noel. Now here's McDaniels. Here's Towns. Defended by DeRozan. They need this. And Towns with the lay-in.
Well, such tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
Pass to Noel. Here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. Conley passes to McDaniels. Here's Noel. Tipped away. No good there. Good work defensively by White. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, BA, you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency of the timing.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Outside Conley. Outside McDaniels. 29 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Here's Todd. He's guarded by Conley. And he's going for the lob.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got exactly the
Yeah.
play on a team
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us.
We'd like to
That'll
thank
do
you
it for
for coming
now.
out and supporting
For
the
Ali
team.
LaForce,
Please
Grant
drop
Hill,
off
and
on
Doris
Facebook.
Burke. This is
We'll
Brian
see you again
Anderson.
at the
Thank you
next
for watching
event.
tonight's game.
Шум байна уу? Яаж чинь ий чинь. Зургаат. Тэ. Төлөөн хавсагч. Бас нэг жоох сул байна. За тоглоомныхоо дууг л султгаж ижил микрофон чангарах юм байна л. За тоглоомны дууг одоо бүр ийм аягүй сул болгочлаа. Бусдаар бол гайгүй байна уу те. Бусдаар бол бууз хушроо. Number 1 seed, you doing anything great? Одоо нөгөө сэлгийн сугалаар гацдаг нь хэлцээ. Бак тэрнийг одоо нэг Скэр hello. Одоо микрофон хэрэг байна. Дэжгүй байгаа зү. Галаагч дотоодж байгаа. За Майами тавьцгэнтэй.
About that matchup.
Yeah, we were thrilled. Listen, Dukes and Fidos, our first expansion team to ever win a championship, and they had to go through the gauntlet. They had to beat the champs themselves, the 3v3 champs from last year, Pistons GT. And what was super cool about them, particularly.
Бага штэ. Айгуу дажгүй. Хүрхэн сольж байгаа штэ. Шум мөн байна уу? Яаж чинь.
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
So here's Miami's starting group.
Gosh.
It's the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hero, no good. Oh, the lob to DeRozan.
Yeah.
And the dunk right to DeRozan.
Kevin Love.
Beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact. He loves overcoming
Угсаа
these
ядаж
kind of
штэ.
moments.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Back to Lowry. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
He's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
John passes to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Adebayoгийн assist үснэсээ.
Large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now, Hero. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Now here's Vucevic. After Tyler Hero's miss. Lowry against White. Here's Todd, and Todd slams it in. Well, you look back at how MP's NBA career started. The draft night booing, and then Greg, amazing to think how now beloved he has become.
Yeah, you know, fans can be fickle, and that's a good and bad thing. MP has played great and won fans over here in a hurry. In a few years, though, nobody will even remember he was. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference. Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. Now, here's Tom. A tremendous game he played against Minnesota.
Great teamwork leading to some exciting offense. DeRozan showing us how it's done with the alley-oop.
Here's Hero. Butler dishes to Lowry. Fires the three. And that one is off. And in Chicago the other way. They went to Miami for their last meeting. Came out with a win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, they have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game is always privy to.
And we see it so
So for the Bulls, Drummond checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for and Ball subbed in for White. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Harris comes in for Kevin Love. Max Strus is checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. Al Levine. After Victor Oladipo missed from long range. And Todd slams it in.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes.
Now here's Harris. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Butler kicks to Harris. Passes it to Oladipo. Throws it from outside.
Opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
Here's Tom. 7 points in the game. To the middle. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. 9 points for Tiny.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Oladipo. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the...
Oh my god. Зэнч яах вэ? Илгээх байсан.
Ends up going with the new group. And a new group in for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Love comes in for Butler. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Lowry in for Victor Oladipo. And it goes out of bounds. It's touched by Lowry. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny in the last game against Minnesota was a man determined. He had 42 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. The stat line was filled.
Oh, yeah, we'll see what
he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. And it's Todd in the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Нэгэр явуулцах гэдэг юм байна л да.
Now here's Tom. 9 points in the game so far.
Тэнхтэй байгаа штэ.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Love against DeRozan. Now Strus. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he's good on the 3 ball.
It works well there. That
just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Tom. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectations. He's average about 34.5 points a game.
You gotta be careful shooting an athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Todd's shot is good.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
The Heat trailed by 4. Outside Hero. Pass to Strus. Love against DeRozan. Love the pass to Lowry. Chicago grabs the miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Yo. Yacho.
Who can throw it down?
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so here is Miami. The Bulls getting the bucket. Now here's Lowry. Guarded closely. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle.
First personal foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Chicago.
At the line
So
for
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green is checked in for Levine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Love. Jimmy Butler comes in for Max Strus. Joe Harris is checked in for Hero. And it's Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Oladipo. After the Bulls pick up 2. Harris finds Yurtseven. Now here's Butler.
Butler урваас суг шийдсэн. Янис чинь чөлөөтэй болохгүй.
Here's Tom. He's got 18. Bobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
And Oladipo kicks the bucket. Harris outside. There's the pass to Yurtseven. Looking for Oladipo. He gets it there. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Lonzo Ball. First personal foul.
Энийг л одоо болчмор байгаа шүү дээ. Уулна.
And the first half is now in the
Бұл
books.
амьдрал бол сайхан байна.
The Bulls 37. The Heat 30. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls youth dance team.
Яа саяхан муу тоглолч.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
For your
What can you
Bulls
say? Tiny
youth
and impressive
dance
effort here
team.
today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the The defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the court
Тэ
for the Heat,
япаа
the
хүштэй.
wing set for
Энэ
him,
үлрэлтэр
Hero
читэн
and Butler.
бодор
Careful
тулж
out
байгаа.
there with Adebayo. And it's Lowry in a
Хоёр
point.
дахь жилээ
And
All-Star
different
болж шүү.
games, different official. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the
Хамтран
next.
заах
As a
та.
player, how do you adjust to that? I mean, it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout players. They have tendencies as well. Well,
Хайрлаж Hero.
Team foul.
still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason. And Todd slams it in. Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man. Loads it up for Adebayo. Picked his pocket. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And the Bulls, another three.
Хайр TV
Shooting percentages for Hero.
уус модон л та.
From his regular season.
Чи айгүй ойлгомжтой л
Kevin,
та.
that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver. Lays it up and banks it in.
Adebayo.
6 points for Bam Adebayo.
Tyler Hero.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacked. Oh, what an impressive triple drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile.
Төөс. Аваар моёр.
He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close. Pass to Butler. That's it,
Yeah,
coming off an
that's
assist from
Jimmy
Lowry.
Butler.
Lowry's got his third assist on the night. And Butler has some insane handles that created it and just carving his way through the defense. Hits the three-point bomb. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth, and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters. Help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. And the three ball is good. That's now 32 points for Tony. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks
RT.
And the Heat call time here. And the lack of rim protection top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them
Бая,
an earful
юу.
about that. You can't be happy with that second.
Chicago making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Ball subbed in for White. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseveni's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Harris comes in for Kevin Love. Max Strus is checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Victor
2 minutes
Oladipo
remaining in the third.
Kyle Lowry.
2 minutes.
Harris kicks to Oladipo.
Yes.
Shot clock at 6. And too long on the shot.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
There's Ball with
Бол
the three.
гурвас.
And again, it's
Ой
the
шигч
Bulls'
шүү дээ.
and hitting them up. Harris outside. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by Todd. That's to Yurtseven. Bruce with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And here is Todd. Pass the ball. Now, here's Todd. Defended by Strus. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Todd slams it in. And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop? And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Harris outside. The pass to Oladipo. They need this. It's all in by the Bulls. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. It's tipped.
Гарч ил та ёо.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Inside.
Ah shit.
Stolen by Yurtsevin.
Тэрнийх цаагаар стop
8
байсан
second
юм
difference between
аа.
the shot clock and the game clock. And good that time.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got 15 points.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Max Straight.
Yeah, easy
First
call.
personal
Bulls have
foul.
gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Chicago making some changes. Williams comes in for
NBA шал арчж байгаа хүмүүс ч тэгэл төд очоод алаад
and
бас.
Miami with a change here too. Adebayo is checked in for Yurtsevin.
Буугаад таас.
Well, he's no stranger to finishing in traffic. Oladipo does not lose his cool when he's under duress.
Kicks the ball from outside the arc.
Ooh, амар. Зүгээр хамгийн богцол гэдэг юм шиг байсан.
Exactly how he wanted to do it too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 21.
Нөгөө талбай цэвэрлдэг яг жинхэнэ шууд утгаараа шал арч байсан юм. Би нөгөө нэг амар муу тоглоод тэгээ шал арчаад нь гэж ойлгоод байсан чи яг шууд утгаараа шал арчдаг юм 100,000 мянган долларын цалинтай юм те. За NBA-д шал арчтаа. Нэг сайн арчихгүй бол тоглолтын дундор бас халтарч мэлтгээр унаад идэх гэсэн.
Tyler Hero.
Яг нэрээ яриад нү те. Тэгээ бодоод үзэлт. Зоч битээ.
So for the Bulls, Zach
Тэгээ
Levine.
Miami сайн юм аа.
And Todd subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Heat moving the ball around. Adebayo finds Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Another one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Jimmy
2 minutes.
buckets. Certain nights this guy can take over.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking. Relentless in her approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Хүмүүс юу гэдэг
About
төрлөө.
3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Shoots from 8. The shot by Lowry, no good. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which led to 2 wins.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tiny.
Substitution on the court.
Би ч дөрөг цэлэн гахгүй юм байна л. Total 5 assist өгч. Эцэг 659 нь орж ирсэн шүү дээ.
Here's Todd. And so Chicago takes this one and by a big margin. A quarter-dominant dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps.
Fans, thank you for cheering on your team tonight. Please exit the building carefully and get home safely.
This is Kevin Harlan.
We'll see you next time.
So long, everyone.
Амар юм бэ. Дэлфа. За ингээл явал 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 тоглолт үлдсэн юм шүү дээ. Үлрэл тусад. Зона авах гэж байгаа. Зона авлаа штэ. Бакста хийх тоглолтын дээр л 100 аваад та.
Transitioning out of 3v3 into 5v5 competition. And last year's finals were some of the most exhilarating finals I've ever watched. I think maybe it's arguably in league history, and we've seen some great storylines here.
Well, the end of the regular season is in sight now. For some teams, anticipation's building for the playoffs. Clark, for others, the offseason is waiting.
I think as a player, there's a reason to be excited for either scenario. I mean, you're one of 500 players getting paid to play in the best basketball league in the world, so whether you're playoff bound or not, you're still a professional player in the NBA, and you have a certain amount of pride and competitiveness to perform at a high level.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine.
DeMar
Then it's
DeRozan.
Todd. Then there's Nikola Vucevic.
Эмбид
And it's
байхгүй
White
наа.
in at
Эмбид
the two.
бэлдсэн билгүй.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect the shot.
Offensive rebound. Harrell. Always
Энэ хайрлаж гэдэг энэ бас тачууд биш.
Chance points are always
Одоо
painful.
энэ тачуу
Have
санагдаад
to make the effort to box out. Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's LaVine. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And he lobs it up. 5 on
What
the
the
clock.
fuck?
It's
Энэ
stolen
яг
by
юу
Mercy.
болоо?
Shot from 12. Here's Tucker.
Чүмбэг алдахаа бэлдсэн байсан тийм ээ.
PJ Tucker always active on the boards and doesn't give the defense a chance to box him out.
White on the wing. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I
Ха.
tell you, there are assists and then there are
Ой санагдаад
delicious
тимаар.
dimes. This was the last.
Now here's Tucker. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And it's Maxey missing.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well. With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Harrell finds Harden, and Harden gets the double team.
Үе
McDaniels
би
from long
одоо
range.
энэ
And it's Chicago with a board. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result. Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You gotta trust in the system.
Gosh.
Player with the speed and quickness of Maxey. Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, BA. It becomes pick your poison with them. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Now here is Harrell. 26 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
Here's Maxey.
цасан дүр гэж хэлсэн.
Defensively by White.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out. Let him settle down a bit here.
And that one's good.
This run has been fueled by their
Matador defense. The
76ers call time here.
Throughout years of play,
хамаагүй
consistent
дажгаар
in the game of James Harden. His remarkable ability to facilitate.
And the 76ers will have a different look here. Dedmon's checked in for Harrell. Reed comes in for Tucker. Checked in for McDaniels. And it's Melton in for Maxey. Now here's Melton. He's coming off a 19-point game.
Ер нь бол уулын сагсчны бол эртдэр үедээ бол яг ийм л зориулттай л орж ирж байгаа бүцгэл.
You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Clark.
Yeah, he really does. So amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading.
Яг зөв зориултаар л ашигладаг юм байна. Тэргээ үнэн бол.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Мэдгүй тоолж үзв ш.
The ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Here's Reed. They trail by 6. Harden finds Melton. Back to Harden. From deep. Ball with the rebound. And it's the Bulls' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And Milton, here we go. Pass to Harden. Over Williams. Harden can't hit.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Melton passes to Harden. There's the drive. Can't cash it in from close range.
Rebound.
With a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages.
Here they come. Nice round of applause.
Зайлц. Нэг одоо яг яаж яслаа вэ?
The ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
For the Sixers.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their
Хоёр
last
одны
game
хин
against
хоёр
the
ээ.
Heat got the job done. He picked up 38 points and was on point from deep. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight. Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
The 76ers making a switch here. Melton's checked in. And a foul called on the way up.
Shooting for
he'll take two
Chicago.
from the free throw line. And confidence is such a
Two
critical
shots.
component.
Рүүсэн дээр
Head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark.
BA, I think it does add.
Дээрх сэлгийн тогтч манай хэд ч бас хөрхөл тогтчих байгаа шүү дээ.
Self-talk is the most important talk, but when it's supported by your coach, I think now you got the best of all worlds.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. And here's Todd outside. Knocks it down from distance. Todd's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Reed. Melton on the wing. To stop the run. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Levine.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performance throughout. They've really been strong on the glass.
Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring
JOJO.
Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, BA. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel.
He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Pass to Reed. And here's Melton. Here's Reed. For three, Maxey. No good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold. This is, man.
32 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Todd with the bucket.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Count it good.
The creativity of an artist, that's what Harden has. An excellent decision maker, too. Comfortable at pulling from right here.
Sends it home from three-point land. Todd's got 23.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back.
And so it's Chicago, sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead.
Байвал одоо тэгэл дүүргч мэрлээ шүү дээ. Алга биш шүү дээ. Over болоо 90 сүлгэж байна.
We'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Chicago's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. On the court for Chicago. Kobe White out there with Todd. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Levine in at the small forward position.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
This Sixers squad is struggling. Pass to Harden. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Harden's level of creativity offensively is really special. His handles, his ability to get out and get buckets is really second to none.
And here's Todd outside. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Second team foul.
Басоо. Аригчингүй баг байна уу ер нь.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Here's Todd, defended by Harden.
Assist нэг жоохон явуулчихлаа. Биш миний астыг яаж явуулна?
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Fires the three.
And
it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish, I play the right way, I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team, and that mindset keeps me in a good place. BA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Just 5 to shoot. McDaniels passes to Tucker. Puts up a 3. They get it back.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
And here's Todd outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Tucker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to McDaniels. White against Maxey. Here's Harold. Uses the glass on the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Vucevic with it. Harold defending. Here's Levine for 3. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You've got to get a body on DeMar DeRozan because if you don't, his size and athleticism will allow him to hurt you on the glass.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Dedmon's checked in for Harrell. Reed comes in for Tucker. Milton's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Melton in for Maxey.
2 minutes.
Melton against Ball.
Here's
Melton, guarded closely. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Chicago has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the 3rd quarter. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted.
There.
Harden finds Melton.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
And the jam by Drummond.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game
changers.
Because of what he does.
Substitution on the court.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Dedmon. Tucker comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Harden. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Melton. Vucevic gets the bucket.
They've really managed to dominate inside. The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
They've got P.J. Tucker. Shake Milton out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Jalen McDaniels. And it's Harold in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis, Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
What's interesting, you know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6. Usually in that
That's his fifth personal foul.
And become a lead. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. Here's Todd, covered by Milton.
Сургаан бомболт. Арчт. Шунг авахгүй.
Here's Springer, outside Milton. Outside McDaniels.
Яадаг юу юм рекорд.
He can't get that one to fall. Levine with some nice D. And here's Todd outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside Milton. Pass to Niang. Outside McDaniels. Here's Marjanovic.
Энэ тэнхтэй дагараа. Үе би самраас мөнгө авах боломжтой байсан байна.
Here's Springer. To the left wing. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Levine. The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Todd. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Throws it up high.
Yo,
you throw it his way, and DeRozan is going to capitalize. When he takes off, he's looking to throw it down with no hesitation.
Here's Springer. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, BA. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
And Chicago has possession. And here's Todd outside. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dialed up again.
Man, it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win. 65 in total.
They'll have a 2-1 advantage in this tightly contested season series with one more game remaining this year against the 76ers.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tiny.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Back to Milton. And it's Chicago with a board. Pass to Todd. Now here's Vucevic. And here's Levine. McDaniels covering. And he lobs it up.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Springer. It's tipped. Here's Todd, covered by Milton. Pass to DeSumo. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They
Basketball
met
fans,
every
thanks for making
challenge.
this game
and they
wonderful.
Basta
We
ba?
wish you a
Well,
speedy
folks,
trip
that's going to
home.
do it for
And we
now.
hope to see you back soon.
For Ali LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by...
Stream хэр удаа явсан маань? Тэ миний зарим дутчус тэгж бодсон шүү дээ. Дээ тий имбид бэртцсэн байгаа юм байна шүү дээ. Оо бүр энэ улирал ингээд тоглохгүй. Бүр тоглолтоос гарсан дуусаа. Чимурач 1 4-6 7. Перцинкс Батлер бэртцсэн биш төвөө. Имбид нэг яг юу гэдэгч бэртэл юм л та. Заач миний тоглоом гаргаад оруулах хэрэгтэй юм шиг байна. Тэгж вэж гэмэн. Арай гайг болох юм лөө. Питер нь бэртчихэд.
And of course, Brendan, with 5v5 approaching us, there's tons of really cool storylines this year. Talk about a
Фил хэцүүлчихжээ.
Well, every season we hear mention of the rookie wall. Is that real, Steve, or
Hard
is it just a myth?
Kevin, it's real. And for some players, the NBA seems so much longer and more grueling than the college season. It's certainly an exhausting adjustment.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Montrezl Harrell is out there at page 8. Then it's Harden, and it's House, and it's the small forward.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Now, here's Tucker, right wing. Maxey with it. Clock at 6. Harrell trying to free himself up. And the shot goes down.
Setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pitch with a layup.
And it's Tiny with the foul.
First personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Maxey.
I like how Vooch uses his size on defense, creating some strong coverage.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us, really.
Гайн бүтэхгүй. Цулчиж.
Chicago foul. Nikola Vucevic. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, P.J. Tucker. 2 shots.
So the Bulls, the last game, a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch. You're going to struggle.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Axie out there with Harden. Then there's Harold. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3 spot. Great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there, sets the tone in a close game like this one.
At the line for the Bulls. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Todd. The 76ers trailed by 6. To the left side wing. And there's the foul. Go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
They anticipated the
First
play
team foul.
and got there first.
Now here's Todd, guarded by Harden. There's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6. And it's Harden with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. On defense, the Bulls, they lead by 6, their biggest margin. House kicks it to Tucker. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And one on DeRozan.
DJ is a tough-nosed player. Someone that welcomes getting fouled while shooting.
At the line for the second.
Good on the second free throw. Chicago leading by 5. Takes a 3. That one misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Outside, Maxey. Passes it to Tucker. Pass to Harden. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Shoots. And again, no good by Chicago.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The shot by House is no good. Bulls have got only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Todd's shot is good.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David
For the 76ers.
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny in the last game against the 76ers was outstanding. He picked up 39 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Very solid stat line for him. What was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
James Harden.
That's what every player has control of. His level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Todd passes to White. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after
Би
shot.
сая станцарсангүй.
Harden looking it over. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Todd. And the Bulls another 3.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Harden. He's covered by time. Harold, that's good.
I like this from Montrezl Harrell, usually doing his damage in the interior. He is stepping out to the mid-range.
Time. Chicago now working with the new shot clock.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah. With this stuff.
James
Harden. Harden is proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
From outside the arc. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Todd. Todd's got 17 now.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Todd's shot is good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The 76ers trailed by 11. Harden kicks it to Tucker.
Бичээсээ буруу харсан баха биш үү шүү дээ. Ийм амжилттай явж гэж дараач үстээс бүрдчихлээ.
Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
We haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively. Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Todd slams it in.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
Harden outside.
Harden ч бүр Тэгэр насцсан бай. Галзуурч
Man,
юм.
I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he cuts this.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had
33. On your feet, fans, it's time for your shake.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? Tiny and impressive effort here today.
За дөрөв талбай. Үзмээр байна.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
White and Levine on the wing. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Todd in at the point, so that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There is so much young talent, Steve, in today's NBA. That being said, whose game should up-and-coming players try to emulate?
For me, Kevin, for the 25 and under crowd, the guys I love, Luka Doncic, unbelievable. John Morant, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, and it's a whole slew of others.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now,
Йой, амар юм пэж. Тэгөр насчлгүй.
he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. That seemed no good. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Todd's shot is good.
Well, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And Philadelphia has possession.
Эмэл
It's an
юм
18-point game.
тоглохгүй
And there's the
байна.
pass to Tucker.
Эмэл тоглож байгаа. Завгүй. Тэс өтер эмэл стримээ явж эхлэн гэсэн. Хөдөл байгаа л.
Bills got 10.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to
Гоё
turn.
маань шеэрлээд тийм эмэл стрим.
Coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
Outside, Maxey to the left wing. Here is House.
Көр осчвал үндэ наадах юм байна уу? Яаж шүтлээ? Пик өөр нь унтраагүй мó. Илгээх чинь нэмэл гэр нь юу лээ?
The topic of parity is always front and center of the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Jones comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Alex Caruso in for Philadelphia also making some changes. Reed comes in for Harold. And it's Shake Milton in for PJ Tucker.
Here's 3 секунд болоогүй юм уу?
Coming up and they call the shooting foul.
DeMar DeRozan.
76ers have made 7 down when they've stepped to the line.
Second team.
Really good numbers all season from the free throw
Shooting for
line.
Philadelphia.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball comes in for Levine, and then for Philadelphia, Daniels is checked in for
Lay up.
and it's DeAnthony Melton in for
Lay up
Maxey.
ийл та. Jones бол аллаа шүү дээ.
Now here's Tom, defended by Milton. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And the pass floated up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish. He powers it through.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The pass to House.
2 minutes.
Now here's Milton, covered by Tom. The shot's good from Milton.
Shake Milton.
1:46 left in the third quarter.
Lonzo юу? What the fuck? Яагаад вэ?
Now here's Tom, defended by Milton. And then Jones with the jam.
Since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly. Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Яадаг юм уу?
Inside.
Хараа мэдтэн бай.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh,
One side of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Харамсалтай л.
Now here's Tom, guarded close.
Watch it.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And again, Chicago turns it over.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Some changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Derrick Jones. And it's Javonte Green in for Alex Caruso. Here's Milton. And it's good for 2.
Shake Milton.
He's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
With the flexibility to adjust at the rim, Drummond can catch the pass almost anywhere and still throw it down.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McDaniels with the ball. He's against Green. Reed kicks to Melton. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. A shot by Milton, no good. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And he lobs it up with the rim.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one,
The end of the third quarter with the
the
score.
Bulls on top, running away with this one.
60 seconds.
Going after the
76ers. 46.
and with
Come get it.
Changes for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Williams. And Todd subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Back to Milton. Going inside. Harden draws the double. A three ball. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
We're so used to seeing Harden pull up off the dribble, but he's not going to turn down the chance to get off that catch and shoot jumper if it's there. Yeah,
Fourth
just nice
personal
strike
foul.
there, and then just
Second
off
team
with the
foul.
shot.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Harden the pass to Tucker. Left side, Maxey. Vucevic with the block.
Vucevic is so long, he's tough to get a shot over.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Бараг тийм шүү те.
Vuce is able to get up and punch that one off the line.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Hero. Now, here is Harden. He's guarded by Todd. Here's Milton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Milton.
Harden's
3
got
points.
5 assists in the game.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well-timed play with a powerful ending. DeMar DeRozan.
Балласаа.
The 76ers trailed by 17. Passes it to Maxey. To the paint. A nice shot by Tucker.
And giving up some inches
Assist
inside
goes
makes
to
up
Бин
for it with an
пилж
aggressive
чадлаа.
That takes
Айлт
skill
баттар.
and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Хамаг сүрэг
And there's the
гараш.
call. It's going to be illegal screen.
And not the most you'll see in the NBA, but
Third personal foul.
that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call
Coming onto
that
the
can
floor
go
for the
either way,
76ers.
but I agree with you on
Daniel
that one.
House.
Daniel House is checked in for
2
Shake
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now, here is Harden. He's guarded close. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Tucker's got 4 this quarter.
It's a must you put a body on PJ Tucker or you will pay the price on the offensive glass.
Left side, Maxey. Pass to Harden. Here's the teardrop. Rebound by the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Todd. They get it back. Vucevic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And this is
Defensive
what they
foul.
want. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority.
Fifth
Very
personal
decisive.
foul.
It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
Timeout for the
No team can have
76ers.
a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot.
Fans,
So a lot of
please give a
assists
big round of
will up
applause
your field goal
for your
percentage.
Bulls
This is a
youth
great
dance
team
team.
effort by everyone.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope.
Make some noise
Fantastic year
one more
already with
time
65
for
wins, and
your
tonight
Bulls
making it
kids.
66. Very impressive.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tiny.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Here's Harden. A shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. .104 left in the fourth. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Todd slams it in.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
This has been flat out a dominant performance. They earned this victory all the way.
And it doesn't take much to get Harden going. His confidence serves as a catalyst for him catching fire.
Todd passes to Levine. To the middle. And Todd slams it in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here is House, guarded by Levine. House, the pass to Harrell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I can't remember any scouts predicting that Harrell would become this kind of offensive force.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And it's Williams with the ball for the Bulls. It's an 18-point lead. And Todd slams it in.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Todd. No good there. And so Chicago takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. Yet the searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that.
We'd like to say thank you to everyone who joined us for tonight's game.
Харин яах сайн л юм болчлоо доо сайн. Энийг болиулна. Ламела бол байгаад. Мидлтон. Тэний грин вэ шүү дээ. Энэ чирэггүй өстэй. Амхамстэй. Лопиз байгаа юм шүү дээ. Бамба ачуа. О мана. Хүн байж байгаа юм шүү дээ. Энийг аваад ирд юм уу багта? Лек грипн шүү дээ. Хин гинэ. Рейд. You know. Назрейд. Гимтсэн юм шүү дээ. Ихтэй гайгүй л гимтэл юм байна л да. Мидлтнаа өдөрт юм уу? Хүн ч алддаг үстэй. Заклавин. Бичрүүс нь лавин энтертэй адилхан ууралт. Чтэй. Авчрах. Мэдл дээр үл. Мэдл нарыг авчрах уу? Яах вэ? Энэ үлрэлт авчрах юм байхгүй юм. 66 666 гэж төр шорт. Ямар муу ярин тав. X ч нэг үдэл далаад байна. Ганц үзчихв.
And for people hopping in to watch the 2K League maybe for the first time, what can they expect in terms of the structure and when playoffs will happen, etc., etc.?
You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Andre Drummond is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Todd.
Yo,
Rookie of the year is MP's to lose. He's the definitive favorite at this point.
Well, the body of work he's put together speaks for itself. Fantastic start to his career, and he has silenced his doubters all season long.
Here's Todd. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Knocked loose.
Ooh,
Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. And that's good. His first point of the game.
280 pounds. I think Nurkic is well within his means to score past contact.
Ooh, yeah.
Tough guys.
Амар болсон. Бэ.
Put this kid in the dunk contest. I mean, Sharp can really put on a show. Fun to watch.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second ball.
3 seconds. Blazers ball.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. Back to Simons. Lillard outside. No good from 11 feet. Here's Todd. He's covered by Simons. Who is stolen by Lillard. And he lays it in on the break. And guys, what do you think about the starts for the Trailblazers?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. This team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Sometimes the
Надаас
offense can be
3 удаа тасалж
so you get a steal, you can get out.
байна.
You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Pass to Todd from deep. Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Timeout called. Portland. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Pass to Simons. Fires it. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Now here's LaVine. To the paint. Here's Todd. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
As we've seen him develop in this league, Levine has become a better passer, willing to move the rock. And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
That's to Sharp. This one for three. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And he lobs it up. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Caruso. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
The shot by Todd, no good. The Trailblazers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. To halt the run, Simon's shot is good.
That's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Right side Levine. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Graham with it. Graham misses.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
For three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Sharp. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Utah. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Todd outside. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a healthy
8. The Bulls 16. Time to get. Substitution on the court.
So Portland ends up going with a new group, and every team has them. Those games just don't have it. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
We've got Devontae Graham. Keita Bates-Diop out there with Cam Reddish. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Simons in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the 76ers played really superb basketball. He added 43 points and also did a lot of damage from long. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Here's Graham, plenty of space. Chicago grabs the miss. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Graham. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Graham gets inside and he knows he's got to stay nimble, ready to adjust his shot around the defense.
And that was the mobile one drive. No resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside.
Portland has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Now here's Reddish. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
After what we saw from Simon last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Pass to White. And here's Todd outside. Oh, what an incredible end to the quarter.
Team Tickor.
That's the end of the first half.
And so it's Chicago up 14 as we
30. The Bulls 44.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second.
Half. Let's hear it
are
for
the
your
Bulls now.
Blazers D.
They lead by 14. And so in the game for the Bulls, Todd's out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Drummond hitting the fire, roaming the paint.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Pass to Sharp. Inside. Here's Grant. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Grant's got 6.
Grant at 6'9", using that length right there. A nice soft touch in close to the rim.
Here's Todd, defended by Lillard. The shot by Todd, no good. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of. Come on now, this kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
There's Simons with a 3.
Ooh, air ball.
Chicago ball. He's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And here's Todd outside. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Lillard. Grant, left side. Here's Lillard. Yep, that one's good. 9 points in the game.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Sharp. And now around 2
Одоо налуулах юм байна. Чи намайг хаардан яаж дээрлэхээ хараастай.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet though.
And here's Todd outside. Hits the 3-pointer.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Lillard passes to Simons. Here's Sharp. He's covered by LaVine. Lillard outside. The 3. And it's Simons missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And here's Todd outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For 3, here's Lillard. He buries it from 3. Lillard's got 15 points.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, such moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
For the Trailblazers, H. Diop comes in for Graham, and Graham subbed in for Lillard. So Chicago going with an almost entire group here. Jones, he's checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for DeRozan. Green's checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Caruso. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, BA. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud nine with Steph.
Here's Bates Diop. Rebound by the Bulls. Jones has got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team
the first
foul.
one at the line is good. Little's checked in for Portland.
Shooting for Chicago.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Ooh, it's stolen away. And that one's good. Green.
Javonte Green.
Green's gotten his second bucket.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Little. Green covering. Will it go? Little, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here's Todd outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Little. Green covering. Now here's Graham. Defense right on him. Here's Bates Diop. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul.
Patrick
That'll shoot
Williams.
2.
First personal. Trailblazers foul.
Энийг дуусгачих тэр стрим өндөрлөе да. Тэр маргааш өдөр
Beverly plays sort of this out of control chaos game, and it gets the defense to get sloppy. They did so there.
Down low. It's stolen by Green. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Sharp out there with Graham. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Johnson. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Eubanks. Outside Reddish. To the inside. Johnson laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Johnson's got his first basket.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Outside Johnson. Pass to Reddish. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Corner shot. Misses off the left iron. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Terry. Outside White. To the middle.
And few players can be that accurate with a pass from that distance.
And then that authoritative with the finish.
That is true.
Pass to Mays. Now Reddish launches it. Chicago grabs the miss.
2
Green's got
minutes
4 rebounds
in the
now.
game. 2 minutes.
Here's Todd. Beyond the arc. Walker pulls down the board. The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Reddish with it, down low. Eubanks gets the bucket.
It's going to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Shoots from the block. The shot by Johnson, no good. Chicago shooting at a very efficient 67%.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And add another one to the books for them. They've been on cruise control all year long, and now they've just won their 67th game this year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And what a huge performance it was for Tiny.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Mays. Back to Reddish. Three-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Throws it up high, and it's hammered home by Green.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Baring, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA.
Lakers. Тойсон тоглолт үлдсэн юм уу? Тийм шít. За guys тэгээд одоо ч бүх хүмүүстээ баярлалаа. Лайк дараагийн лайк, subscribe дараагийн subscribe дарахад мартаж болохгүй ш. Өнөөдрийнхөө стримийг нүрээд өндөрлөө да. Мөгдрөөсөө хамсаараа. Тэгээ маргааш плей-оффын маргааш ч гэжтэй өнөөдөр плей-оффын тоглолтоор голццгаая. Bye.